Hello everyone, welcome back to 16th session of this IoT course. Last session I have demonstrated how to configure ThingSpeak Cloud, and then I have shown you how you can connect your Raspberry Pi with this ThingSpeak Cloud. Today I will start with IBM version cloud, and I will discuss how to use IBM version for IoT applications. At the end of this session, what and why IBM version IoT platform, account creation in IBM version, Adafruit installation, configuring IBM version account, connecting Raspberry Pi with IBM version, visualizing the analytics. What is IBM version IoT platform? IBM version IoT platform is a cloud platform developed and maintained by IBM where you can build your IoT applications. In this platform, we can connect and manage any device and do the analytics. Why IBM version platform? Connect to any type of IoT device. Store lots of data. Use blockchain to manage IoT ecosystem. Visualize and analyze IoT data. IBM version is nowadays is very popular for any IoT application. Some prerequisites: software requirements and hardware requirements. Software requirements: fully installed Raspberry OS, XRDP configured, and SSH I2C and GPIO enabled in Raspberry OS, MQTT installed and configured, PuTTY inaccessible PC, but this is optional, internet browser with web page caching enabled. Hardware requirements: pre-configured Raspberry Pi, either 2 or 3 or 4, model B or B+. Raspberry Pi 0 not recommended. Any desktop or laptop or any other smart device with browser facilities to access Raspberry XOR server. Generic DST11 sensor hardware. Female to female jumper wires. Breadboard optional. Low latency Ethernet. For Pi 0, Ethernet cannot be used. Now MQTT installation in your Raspberry Pi. Guys, the command is sudo apt get update and sudo apt get upgrade for upgrading your system, that is your Raspberry Pi OS. Guys, you can see, please wait. Installation of PAHO MQTT. Sudo pip install PAHO -MQTT. You type this command in your Raspberry Pi terminal. Guys, you can see it is installing. Installing PAHO MQTT. Sudo pip3 install PAHO MQTT. For Python 3 default systems. For Python 3 default systems. So now I will configure IBM version. So type cloud.ibm.com, you will get this screen, and give your username and password if you are an existing user. Otherwise, click on create an account. Set up account. Provide your information as asked in the portal. Verify your email by clicking on the email link sent to you by IBM. Guys, you can see the screen. Logging into IBM Cloud. Enter your email address as IBM ID and click on continue. Check on remember ID if you are interested to log in from the same browser frequently. Enter your password. This is the dashboard of IBM version cloud. Guys, you can see right corner, top right corner, you can see there is a option or tab, you can say there is a create resource. You have to click on that. This is your IBM cloud dashboard. Your resource values will be shown here. Click on create resource to get started. Already I told you. Click on the search box as highlighted. Enter Internet of Things to find the Internet of Things platform module on the catalog page. Click on the highlighted item, Internet of Things platform modules. Guys, you can see from the presentation. Plan selection. We are using the Lifeline now because it is free. You can also subscribe or you can pay for account. Click on the plan selection as per your account option. We recommend you to click on Lite. Name the platform or service as you wish or prefer. So you can give whatever the name of this particular service. Here I have given my Raspberry Pi project, and then you click on create, as you can see from the presentation. Then go to manage and click on launch to start the platform. Now you will get this screen. You have to create a device. Click on create a device to get started. Guys, you can see from the presentation. Device type should be configured just as the code is set to be. In our code, we have declared device type as Raspberry, but we can decide what you want. We recommend you to do the same. Then you have to give the device ID. Now, how you can find out the MAC address of your Raspberry Pi? Connect to your Pi using PuTTY or any other platform. Use ifconfig to get the MAC address from your Raspberry Pi. Use the MAC address of the internet connected medium. That is, if your device is connected to the internet using Wi-Fi, then use the MAC of wireless LAN 0. If it is connected using Ethernet, then use the MAC of Etho 0. Guys, you can see this is the Etho 0 if it is connected through Ethernet, and if it is wireless, it's connected through the internet. So then you can select the wireless LAN 0 MAC address. So copy this MAC address and paste it over here. But point to be noted, you have to remove all colons. Guys, you can see from the presentation, this is the correct one. But I'll tell you one thing. So nowadays MAC address is not mandatory, so you can use other identification also. Let's say, so you can give Raspberry Pi also your device ID. So now, after clicking on next, you will get this screen. Just click on next, keep it blank, all the fields. Once again, click on next, keep it blank, do not enter anything. So guys, you can see this is your device ID and the device type. The device type is Raspberry and the device ID the MAC address. Okay guys, click on finish to add the device. Then this is your device information. Please copy it and paste it into some text file in your Raspberry Pi. There are the data that will help Watson to identify your hardware as well as connect to it. Now board creation for visualization. Click on plus to create a card, follow the highlighted area. So guys, you can see at the top, the leftmost corner, so there is a 9 dot. Okay, so you have to click on that to start the board, and then you have to click on plus. So now fill in the details as per your preferences. Fill in the detail as per your preferences. Click on next to continue. So we can also write over here that is data logged, and then graphical representation. You can also write temperature and humidity monitoring, whatever you can write over here. Okay guys, then click on next, then keep it blank and click on submit. Then you will get this board where it is written no cards. Click on the highlighted area or newly created board as per your account. Click on add new card. Now you will select the card type, that is whether you want the bar chart or you can line graph or whatever. So I have selected the line chart. You can select any of these as per your preference or requirement. However, for a simpler learning experience, we recommend you to click on line chart. Create a line chart card. So click on the device which you have just added Click on the next to continue. Click on plus connect new data set. Enter an event as per your choice. Enter property as per the data to be uploaded. In our case, it is temperature. Name the data set as per your choice. Guys, you can see from the picture. But please remember, temperature must be numeric value and the unit is centigrade. And in case of humidity, this percentage. Humidity also numeric value. Select data set type as per the data type which is to be uploaded. In our case, it is a number. The unit selected here should be specified in the code 2. Please select that accordingly. Preview the chart. This is the chart. So you have to click on Excel to get the size. Alter the size according to your preferences. Click on next to continue. So now you can select the color, theme color. Enter the chart theme according to your preference. Select the theme color according to your choice. Click on submit to proceed further. The uploaded data will later be shown here in a chart format. Click on security to continue. Click on the button highlighted. Follow my mouse cursor. Plan should be TLS optional. Click on that. This is policy setting. Attaching DS11 to Raspberry Pi. This is the DS11. This is the female bear. This is Raspberry Pi connected. As you can see, now I will discuss different components of Raspberry Pi. This is Raspberry Pi 3B Plus. I'll open the case. This is Broadcom processor. This is Wi-Fi and Bluetooth module. There are 4 USB ports for connecting your keyboard, mouse. This is Ethernet port for connecting Ethernet cable to get the internet through Ethernet. This is audio port where you can connect your headphone and microphone or speaker. This is Pi camera slot where you can connect your Pi camera. This is HDMI port through which you can connect your LCD display or monitor or TV, whatever you want. Guys, I'll show you the SD card This is the SD card. In this SD card, you have to install the Raspberry Pi OS. After installation, guys, you can see here, you can insert it into this SD card slot. That's it. This is micro USB Type B port through which you can connect this wire, and now you can connect this wire to your laptop for getting power. This is LCD display slot. You can connect small LCD over here. But this is the port through which you can connect your LCD TV or monitor, all these things. But point to be noted, this is HDMI port. If you have VGA port in your monitor or TV, you have to use one adapter to convert VGA to HDMI. Then only you can connect to this port. There are 40 GPIO pins over here. Each of the pin having different functionalities. For example, ground pin, VCC pin, or you can say these are the pins, the GPIO pins, which can be connected to your device or the sensors according to your requirement. This is the blue one, is called the printed circuit board. So already I told you this is the type B cable. The one part is connected to this Raspberry Pi, another part is connected to the laptop or your computer, whatever you want. Now I'll assemble all these components for this project. This is Raspberry Pi. Already I have discussed about that. This is DST11 sensor which has 3 pins. A positive, there is red one, will be connected to 5 volt of Raspberry Pi. The middle one, that is data pin, will be connected to GPIO pin number 4 of Raspberry Pi, and the negative, that is ground, will be connected to ground pin of Raspberry Pi. Now I will connect this sensor to this Raspberry Pi. First I will connect this pin, that is positive pin, to Raspberry. So connected. So now I'll connect the ground pin to this one. So now I'll connect the data pin to this GPIO pin number 4. Now I'll connect my micro USB type B to this Raspberry Pi and to my laptop. So this is the code, guys. So guys, you can see this one. The MQTT client is temperature sensor will publish the data temperature 70 degree. MQTT broker installed in your Raspberry Pi, and there are another 2 clients. One is the laptop and the mobile phone. They have subscribed a topic, that is temperature. So that's why MQTT broker will publish temperature data to laptop as well as the mobile phone. This is the code, so I will discuss this thing to you guys. So what you have to install Paho MQTT Adafruit library. This is the Adafruit library installations. So guys, you can see the commands. Just type it, all these commands, into your Raspberry Pi terminal. And now I will come to code anatomy. So guys, you can see first there are 3 imports from time import sleep, import Adafruit, already I told you. Import PAHO MPPT client as MPPT. Then guys, you can see the GPIO pin number 17. So the data pin must be connected to GPIO pin number 17. Sensor equals to Adafruit underscore DST11. Humidity temperature equals to Adafruit underscore DST dot read underscore retry. So you have to give the sensor specification, and number 2 is the GPIO pin number, the data pin number. So that already I told you that you have to store some device informations, right, in some text file in Raspberry Pi. When I was configuring the IBM version, just you can see, so you have to copy it from the text file, the organization ID, and just paste it in the code itself, in the device type, the Raspberry, the token, and as well as the device ID. Yes, you can see. So the next is most important thing, the server, as you can see, and this is the topic. So already I told you that in PPT there must be a topic to subscribe or publish. So this is the topic, should be the JSON format, and this is the authentication method, that is use token authentications, and the token equals to token. That means this is the, we can say, this is the kind of a password. And after that we have the client detail. Then MQTT equals to MQTT dot client. So the client underscore ID equals to client ID. Then MQTT username, password set. So already I told you the username is the authentication method, that is the use dash token dash auth, that is the thing, and the token is the password, you can say. This is the token in capital. So then you have MQTT connect, so that is the port number and the server. And now we can see this MQTT publish. So for publishing the data about this topic, already I told you that data is temperature as the humidity. The first topic is the pub topic 1, already I told you, this is already initialized, and then pub topic 2 for humidity, and then you can print the publish, that means when it is published. So it's just print publish in your Raspberry Pi terminal. So guys, you can see this is the data in IBM version in JSON format. This is the graph, the board dashboard. Here you can see the CPU uses as well as the data log. So now I will show you how to configure the actual IBM version. Please go to the browser, type cloud.ibm.com. Yes, you can see this is the create account. You can create account for you, or I will use my account for configuring this IBM cloud. Okay guys, so this is my email address, then continue, then password, click on login. As you can see, already I told you, top right side, this is create resource. So you have to click on that to create your resource. You have to search the Internet of Things platform from IBM Cloud Catalog. So guys, you can see this is Internet of Things. I'll select this one. So guys, you can see this is already light plan selected. And go to service. That is configuring your resource and give the service name. Already I told you. In my case, this is my Raspberry Pi set project. Okay guys, now click on create. Please wait. After clicking on that, you will get this screen automatically under manage tab. It automatically comes. So now I told you have to click on launch for creating the application. As soon as you click on launch, there will be another login screen. So please wait. In 1 second you have to sign in. This is my email and continue. And I have to give the password is so after that just click on that. As you can see over here, this is the Bluemix, so that is free. So if you click on that, now you get a screen that is where we can create your device. So create a device. I have already told you the device type is Raspberry, and you can go to your Raspberry Pi, and so you can copy your MAC address from the Raspberry Pi, or let's say I'm giving Raspberry Pi my device ID. So it's up to you. Then click on next. So keep it blank. Click on next. Keep it blank. Click on next. That is your device type, that is Raspberry, and the device ID is Raspberry Pi. And click on finish. So this is your device credentials. Copy it and paste it in a text file in Raspberry Pi. Now I will connect my Raspberry Pi. So after connecting, I have to search the IP address of Raspberry Pi. Go to Advanced Scanner, click on that. Scan. Please wait. Got this IP. It is 192.168.0.17. Copy IP. Open remote desktop app. Already copied. Still I am deleting this and copy once more. and then click on connect, click on yes, give username and password. Username is 5 and password is raspberry. Click on OK. Guys, you can see my Raspberry Pi interface, that is Raspberry and base interface. So now click on OK and minimize it and go to once more IBM version to copy device information. Just copy device information from here. Copy it and go to Raspberry Pi once more. Click on version.txt file already I have created. Here already I have copied earlier device information. Now delete it and copy the new one. Guys, as you can see, then click on save. That's it. Now minimize once more. So your device creation is over. Now we'll go to boards. Then click on class. Give any board name, say for example data login. Next, what we want, Tim and view data, temperature and data. Click on next. Click on this because this is your email, right? So click on share as read only with everyone. Click on submit. Board created, as you can see. Click on no cards board and configure. Add new card. Select line chart for simplicity. This is your device guide. You can see the device type is Raspberry and device ID is Raspberry Pi. Select this one. Click on next. So this is the create new data set. Click on that and give the event name, that is statistical analytics. As you can see the property, whatever, this is Tim and once again unit data. So for this, okay, this is basically the type should be numeric. So let's select number and then select the unit temperature. Minimum is 0, maximum is 100. Click on next, and this is the visualization actually graph. So it should be in Excel format. So the click on Excel and then on next. Select the color. Let's say if you select this one, submit. So this is the visualization. In this way, you can also add another allowing, like for humidity. So guys, this is the board one. So it is already over. I will go to device once more. Now I will go to security, then select policy. I will select TLS optional and then save it. So now I will go to Raspberry Pi. Okay, and go to the code. Wait. Now I will open my code for IBM version. Yes, you can see this is the Guinea editor. So here you have to copy paste the information, device information. Please wait. So you open it. S6 first is the organization ID. I will copy it from here. Control C. Go to code. This is the organization ID. As you can see, just replace it. As you can see, just pasted it over here. Then once again, next is the device type is HP already there. So copy it and go to code once more. I think it is written device ID HPV is here, but I will copy paste it over here. Paste it to just a minute. Yes. Copy. Okay, done. So next we have this is already there. This authentication method, and then we have authentication token. I need to copy this one. This is the authentication token. This is the token. Just paste it over here. Okay, I guess it is over. And just I will check the device type is HP or not. Device type is HP. Okay. So that's it. So now you can run the code. See whether it's published or not. Yes, it's published. As you can see, it's published. Published means data already uploaded in IBM version. Minimize it. Guys, you can see this is the status. The connected device is connected. Then click on Raspberry Pi. Go to recent events, and guys, you can see the data is being uploaded. My Raspberry Pi with HDMI sensor is connected with this cloud, that is IBM cloud or IBM version cloud, guys. That's it for today. Thank you very much.